Hi dearest, so today we're getting back to our series on how to make money as a millionaire. So I got the piece of material left over from the cloth that was made by the side, and I made this lovely fascinator. But before we get into how to make it, let us find out who won the game challenge in our last video, and it is Temi Tokwe Olajide. Congratulations. Please do check please do send us a message in the Craft Academy reception to collect your gift. So let's get back into our money making series on how I made this lovely fascinator to match the gown. Okay, so the first thing I did was to cover up my mold with the sequence, and I looked at the pattern of the sequence and I saw that it has some heart shapes that I could use and decorate my crinoline. So what I did was I took my scissors and I cut out the heart shapes from the material. Now you just need to be creative whenever you get a material. Look at it and just think of what you can do that would cause that the cloth to stand out with a fascinator. You understand what I mean? Okay, anyway, your creative cap has to be on. So that's what I had, and I took 1 yard of 7/8" crinoline, and I started putting my glue all around it using B6000. Now if you want to know the best glues to use for various items, do check the link below I'll put, because I've already done a video concerning that. So what I did was I put the heart shape behind and in front, so you don't have any glue stains anywhere, and when you do the pattern it's lovely. So this is how it turned out, looking so pretty. So the next thing I did was to gather the tips and to sew the tips together. So I'm going to sew both ends like so. Keep watching and learning. Okay, so now I'm sewing the other end. The next thing I did was to start pleating it. Now I didn't do running stitches. No, what I did was to pleat. You know, you fold it a bit, then you sew. So I pleated it all the way down the 36 inches width of crinoline. That's 1 yard. Okay, keep watching and learning. So if you like what I've done with the crinoline so far, please do give me a thumbs up. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the molded fascinator base and I'm going to be sewing it on top of it. Now if you loved what I did with this crinoline and you would like to see various ways on how to manipulate crinoline, do join us in our crinoline masters class coming up on the 27th of August. If you check the description of this channel, you see the Craft Academy reception. Click on the link and ask for it and we'll guide you. Okay then, so back to our training. So the next thing I did was to sew it on my fascinator base. Now when you're sewing it, you have to ensure you're sewing it in a way that it will stand up. You understand? There's a way you bend the tip so it stands up and not bending down. Okay, so I did that all the way round, and the next thing I did was to take my rows that I made from the same sequence material and I sewed it round to cover the sewings of the crinoline. Now if you don't know how to make the rows, or you can join us in the Craft Academy Brooch Class 2, and now I'm going to give a bonus to everyone who stayed till this very end. Now all you need to do is write Brooch Class 2 in the comment section and then join us in the Craft Academy and say you wrote Brooch Class 2, giving us a clip of where you wrote it, and then you pay half price for Brooch Class 2 and get to know how to make the brooch for yourself. Isn't that? So till we meet next time, is goodbye.